Traveled long distance is there'd be a tavern. There'd be a tavern in the middle of the country, but every 20, 25 miles, there's no paved roads in Virginia. We're not going to spend taxpayer money on nonsensical things like that. I hear they've got paved roads in Manhattan and Philadelphia and up in Boston. Those are our three biggest cities. And in London, of course, they've got more than a few paved roads, but we don't have paved roads here. So consequently, you couldn't come by carriage. You don't want to walk. If you walk, double that time. But the point I'm making is that if you travel long distance, you had taverns along a travel route, and that was so that people had somewhere to stay. You don't want to push that horse more than 40 miles a day, or you're going to have a dead horse. You're going to be out of money. You're going to be walking. So, time to travel. Taverns are regulated by the government in Virginia. They probably are in Pennsylvania and New Jersey because that's a British custom. One of the things you'd find with a tavern, and this is not a tavern, but there's a reason I'm telling you this. Taverns and coffee houses both are regulated by the government. They have to get a license. There's only one coffee house in this city, and it's the capital city of Virginia. It's not a big city by standards of Europe at all. But we have one coffee house, we have 13 taverns. Taverns have to provide lodging at a minimal price, 7 pence per day. You're not going to get a bed by yourself. You get a place in a room and maybe a place in a bed for that. You also have to have lodging for a horse at that same price, so it's going to be a very small space in a stable or a barn. You also have to provide, as a tavern, a minimal priced meal for man and beast, 7 pence a day. Why do they do that? So that travelers coming long distance aren't cheated. That's exactly why they do it in Britain. That's why we did it in Virginia. And while I don't claim to know the laws of all the other colonies, it's something that's quite practical.